Unleashing Empathy: How Characters Connect with Emotion. Today, we are going to explore one of the most powerful tools in storytelling: empathy. Empathy is the ability to connect with another person's emotions, to understand and share their feeling of sorrow, joy, or fear. It's what makes a story relatable, believable, and memorable. In this monologue, we'll be diving into the world of character development and how empathy plays a crucial role in creating well-rounded, engaging characters. We'll also look at some of the ways writers can incorporate empathy into their storytelling to create lasting connections with their audience. When we're creating characters, we often focus on their actions, motivations, and personalities. But if we want to truly connect with our readers or audience, we need to dig deeper. We need to understand what makes them tick, what drives them, and what they're afraid of. And this is where empathy comes in. Empathy is not the same as sympathy. Sympathy is feeling sorry for someone, but empathy is feeling with someone. It's the ability to step into someone else's shoes and see the world from their perspective. And this is what makes great storytelling. Think about your favorite book or movie. What is it about the characters that made you invested in their story? Was it their bravery, their kindness, their flaws? It's likely a combination of these traits. But more importantly, it's the way they made you feel. They made you feel like you understood them, like you were a part of their world. Now, let's talk about how to incorporate empathy into your storytelling. One way is to show vulnerability. When characters are vulnerable, they become more relatable. They become human. And humans are flawed, imperfect, and therefore more interesting. Showing vulnerability also allows us to connect on a deeper level, to understand that even the strongest among us have weaknesses. Another way to incorporate empathy is to create a character's backstory. This is a character's history, their experiences, and their motivations. By creating a rich backstory, we can connect with our characters on a deeper level, understand what drives them, and why they make the choices they do. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but how do I actually make my characters relatable and empathetic? The answer is simple. Make them human. Give them flaws, weaknesses, and fears. Make them relatable. Create a backstory that explains why they behave in a certain way. And most importantly, connect with them on a deep level. Empathy is the key to creating well-rounded, engaging characters. It's what makes a story memorable, believable, and relatable. And with these techniques, you can create characters that will resonate with your audience, characters that will make them laugh, cry, and cheer. In the end, it's not about creating characters that are easy to like or even strong. It's about creating characters that are human, flawed, and relatable. And with empathy, you can create characters that stay with your audience long after the story is over.